What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new dive in life. And today I want to talk about layering. And I have this track that I made the other day. Let's have a little listen. Kind of groovy, lots of question and answer. If you watched the previous tutorials, you've learned a lot about question and answer, I hope. I had this bass line, this guy, and you see the MIDI right here. Quite long notes, bit subby, has a bit of mid-range, but I wanted to add something, so I added this little ricketic bass. And it's actually doing the exact same thing as, let me just turn off the limiter there to save some CPU power. It's actually doing the exact same thing as the bass line, but then I created some shorter notes, some 16th notes here instead of the longer notes, and I've added some plugins to it to make it more moving, because movement is engaging, so when the sound moves, your music sounds more engaging. So I used this sine wave in this operator, made it really short, as you can see, and used FM synthesis. So I used this algorithm. So that means that this oscillator goes into this one, creates this sort of, it creates this. And then with a bit of saturation from the SPL, a bit of delay from the delay, a bit of low cut, and a bit of flanger. And it adds a nice little movement to the groove. So this way you can layer your bass line with an extra sort of like rhythmical kind of version of it, which is really nice. Then also what you can do is with your hi-hats, for instance, here's the groove. And if you listen, I've got one open hat, two open hats, and then one that goes every now and then. Same thing, they're just layered on the same spot, nothing fancy. And this one only comes every two, so it's going to be like, the two up, two down, sort of. It's nice. It gives a nice little swing vibe to this sort of house groove that I really like to make. So in this way, you can layer loads of stuff. So, and also I didn't layer the clap. You could also layer your clap. Sometimes what I do, I would add like an extra clap and have this clap, for instance, and maybe then move the clap a little bit and do that again, copy it one more time. And then maybe move these ones as well, like move them a bit, get a bit more sloppy effect. And this gives the clap also bigger instead of, so it gives way more power to your sounds and way more fullness to your layers. So you want to consider every sound that you have, maybe your bass to add a layer, for the hi-hats to add a layer, for the clap to add a layer. This way you get a way stronger, fuller expression in your sound and a fuller sound, and that's super nice, of course. And in the next tutorial, I will talk about these parallel chains that I have here, this parallel distortion, parallel widening, and parallel compression, which is really nice to talk about as well. And this was the tutorial, short and powerful. I hope you like it. If you like what I do, please go to lessonsinlife.com, go to the shop. There's lots of preset packs, free ones as well as paid ones. There's masterclasses you can pay, and of course I do beginners, intermediate, and advanced courses if you want to follow those. Also, I do live streams with artists every Wednesday on youtube.com/lessonsinlife, where you are right now. And make sure to check it out and follow and subscribe. You know the deal. And I'll see you at the next one.